Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of That Data Guy with Tripathi Aditya Prakash. And in today's episode, we'll be uncovering about the fundamental of success in the corporate world. That is essentially is honesty, as you guys have seen in the title, honesty. So that is the best policy, as they say. So now moving on to my part. So again, hello from my side. This is Aditya, and we're going to talk about something that's been very overlooked in corporate culture, and due to corporate politics and a lot of internal things, it just didn't get that much importance that it should be. That is honesty. So what happens in specifically in a world of corporate environment, and if you want to go in depth with it in data analytics also, maintaining a integrity on what you do can be challenging. Like you have to work with a lot of elements, you have to correlate with a lot of data pipelines, a lot of things with a lot of teams for getting insights and data. So it's essential that you maintain a long term success, and to get that trust from people, you'll have to maintain that certain level of transparency and honestly you'll have to have that honesty with you. So why this honesty is a common question that I get asked. Like I ask them what is the one of the ways that you can get successful as a data analyst. I say them honesty. So then they ask me why this honesty you are saying. So let's talk about it. So what actually it does, honestly, what honesty does, I know you don't get confused in that, guys. I'm continuously mentioning honestly and honesty, so it's just a way of me to better understand for you guys. So yeah, that is why it is like that. So basically, why honesty it is there, because it builds trust. So why I mean by that, in any kind of professional setting, if trust is not there, you won't get a effective as well as a healthy connection with the people that you are hanging out with, because they will always have that filter in front of you, and they will be skeptical while sharing things with you. So if you'll be honest with them, they'll see the trust that they are building on you, and they're seeing that okay, it is getting reciprocated, so they will build trust. So it can be with your colleagues, it can be with your clients or stakeholders or anyone of higher power or anyone you want to build trust with. So basically just being truthful and transparent in the works you do, the things that you build is the key towards it, because it will build trust. It will basically bring your network to another level. So now let's go deep into data analytics part. So since our work as a data analyst typically revolves around inspecting data and presenting the insights from that data, so in case we manipulate or misrepresent data in a more favorism way, or the way that looks more good, or might give you a short term benefit, okay, it looks like this, it is good, everyone is happy now. So what it will do, it will make that short term meeting helpful, that that immediate boss really happy. But when it comes to long term consequences, it can be quite damaging. It won't just be for your reputation but also for the organization, because most of the organization take decision based on data. So if you'll misrepresent it, for that meeting it will be all good, but for the later meetings as well as the bigger ones, it will become a mess. And it won't just affect you, it will affect the organization as a whole. So uh, personally, like I never did that thing, like I didn't misrepresent it. If I used to get any kind of doubt in it, I used to say okay, this is I'm doubtful in. Basically there isn't any misrepresentation, it's just a different representation. That's what I personally feel. So what happens is that if you are if you are doing, there isn't any right way to do things, that I personally feel. It's just about perspective. So even if I'm doing something, it doesn't mean it is wrong, it just means it's not up to the perspective or the person that wants it in a certain way. Basically you can think of it in a a certain data type that they want in, and I'm putting it into another data type, or maybe I'm using another algorithm or misrepresentation. Like if it they want in minutes, seconds, I'll putting it in seconds, like that. So I just feel that way, like it doesn't any wrong answers, it's just not the right answer in the right way. That's what I feel. So yeah, that thing is there. So it's not like I'm pro at it. I'm still learning. I'm growing each day, and with I'm just sharing my journey through all these podcasts, all these social media platform that I have. I'm just trying to document things that I do, so that I can look back on it. I can learn from my mistakes, and I can grow as a person as well as a data analyst. So that is my approach throughout everything. And basically it's me being honest to myself, because whatever I'm going through and whatever I'm feeling and whatever I'm learning, I'm sharing to the world, so that you guys also see that I'm kind of making you guys accountable for the things that I'm doing. So if it's like, you guys are keeping an eye on me, so you're like a manager of me, kind of, you can think of it. It's actually a good way to say it. I'm actually liking it. So yeah, so coming back to our honesty topic. So basically, when accountability is there, annoyingly, or you can say, a lot of places what happens, honestly, a lot of places what they do when accountability is there, they try to manipulate things. They try to, for short term benefit, they try to, up and down certain things. So that's where you should actually maintain honesty, because honesty, honestly, that you are taking there, I know it can be quite a mouthful to get at first, but that is the way it is. So basically, in that scenarios, when you are accountable, owning up to the mistake that you do and the learnings that you don't have, and once you have, is really crucial, because no one is perfect, right? Everyone will forget you, forget you as well as forgive you for the mistake that you have done, but they won't forget and forgive you for the ones you lied about, meaning you try to cover them up. They won't, you know they will remember that, basically. But if you say, okay, I don't know this, I'm learning it, they will let you go. Okay, he's learning that, he's accepting that, so they will take in that. So you'll have to understand that. So this is the line that you only have to, break through. So now let's talk about why you should and how you should practice this in your daily professional life. So what you have to do, you just have to be transparent in your communication, see the things how they are, no sugarcoating. But you have to do, like, that's a corporate tactic, that bit sugar coating you'll have to do anyway. But be transparent in that also, like, in terms of data, in terms of anything that you're doing, be transparent in that. So whether you are, talking about the project timeline that they are having, the data insights that you have, or the feedback that you're having, be as clear you can be and as respectful as you can be, while being truthful in the communication that you're following. And that will also set an example for others. So if a honest as well as a fruitful environment in the company, that's where the corporate culture grows and the work culture grows. So when you are prioritizing the honesty that you are having, it encourages your team also to have it, and your peers that are with you to do the same. So let's conclude this episode. It's already been a long one, I feel. So just for the conclusion part, isn't just about, this honesty is just not just about, moral compass, or okay, I'm doing things right my way, just isn't just about that. It's also a strategic advantage that you can take in the corporate world, because it will essentially build trust, as I told you guys, and it also will promote a positive work environment, and also sets the stage for, sustainable success that is there. And also you'll have to remember that integrity is doing the right thing, right? If you will do the right thing, that is the integrity. And even when no one is watching, that is the hardest part. Doing things when no one is watching, but doing things right, that is the thing. So with that, note and quote in front of you guys through my voice, I thank you guys for coming into this episode of That Data Guy. And I hope this discussion inspired you to embrace the honesty in your, professional journey. So stay honest and stay credible, and keep excelling in your data careers and in generic careers also. So thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay honest and keep pushing boundaries.